All right. So you're looking to strengthen those joints and prevent pain, right? And you sent over this source, 5 exercises to strengthen your joints and prevent pain.
Yeah.
It's got some really great stuff in here.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know you like to get to the point, so we're going to do a deep dive on this today.
Awesome.
What people don't always realize is that joint health is really important for overall well-being.
Oh, I completely agree.
It's not just about, like, avoiding pain.
Yeah.
It's, everything from mobility to even your mood.
Right, exactly. Like, it affects everything.
Yeah, so let's dive into these 5 exercises that the source talks about.
Okay.
The low-impact squats really caught my eye.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a pretty simple way to really target knee and hip strength.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you think about it,
Yeah.
strong quads and glutes are, like, really important for protecting your knees.
Oh, that makes sense.
They help to absorb that impact and just stabilize the joint, which can really help, prevent common injuries, especially those ACL tears that everyone always worries about.
Really?
And the source mentions this tip about mimicking sitting back in a chair, which is actually a really great way to get the right form.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Super simple.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about shoulders? There's a whole section on shoulders.
Yeah.
And, it talks about shoulder circles and rotations. And those almost seem too easy.
Right.
But the source really emphasizes how important they are for mobility and preventing stiffness.
Yeah, and sometimes those really simple things are the most effective because these movements, they really target the entire shoulder girdle,
Okay.
which is so important for keeping the joints lubricated and preventing that stiff feeling.
Oh, I hate that.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
And then that can even have like a ripple effect, right? So it can lead to better posture. It can even help reduce neck pain.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really all connected.
It's all connected, yeah. Now, ankles.
Yeah.
Those seem to be overlooked a lot, right?
They do, yeah. People don't pay a lot of attention to their ankles until
There's a problem.
Exactly.
And this source lists a bunch of different techniques for ankle mobility.
Yeah.
Like rotations, heel-to-toe raises, and even using resistance bands.
Mm-hmm.
Is all that variety actually necessary?
It really is, yeah. Because each exercise actually targets different muscle groups and ranges of motion. And having strong, mobile ankles, it's not just about preventing sprains.
Right.
It also plays a big role in balance, especially as we get older.
Okay, so this is an investment for the future.
Think of it that way, yeah.
Got it.
Like it's an investment in your future mobility and independence.
I like that. Okay. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm definitely guilty of neglecting my wrists
I think everyone is.
until they start hurting.
Until it's too late.
Yeah, exactly. And the source has some stretches specifically to combat that, which I am absolutely going to try because I know I need it.
Oh, yeah, they're so important because, we put so much strain on our wrists.
Oh, yeah, all day.
All day long with all the typing and the texting and,
Oh, yeah, lifting.
Lifting.
All those repetitive strain injuries, that's what gets
It's
me.
the worst.
It is.
And those stretches are like preventative medicine for your wrists.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to some of the more fun stuff.
Okay.
The source recommends swimming or water aerobics.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that idea because it's zero impact.
Yeah.
But it's still exercise that's good for your joints. How does that even work?
It's all about buoyancy.
Okay.
The water supports your body weight, so it takes the pressure off your joints.
So you're not putting any pressure on them.
Exactly. But it gets even better than that.
Okay.
It also provides natural resistance. So you're still building strength and improving mobility,
Okay.
but you're not putting all that wear and tear on your body that you would with, land-based exercise.
I love that. All right, now what about supplements? The source talks about glucosamine and chondroitin for cartilage support and inflammation reduction. I've kind of heard mixed things about how effective those really are.
Yeah, the research on glucosamine is a bit mixed, honestly.
Okay.
Some studies show they can be helpful for osteoarthritis pain, but others show less of an effect.
Yeah.
And chondroitin is often paired with glucosamine, and some research suggests that they might actually work better together.
Oh, interesting.
The source recommends 1,500 milligrams of glucosamine daily, which is probably a good starting point.
Okay.
But, everybody's different, so it's always best to talk to your doctor.
Okay, so definitely check in with a professional.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got it. What about omega-3 fatty acids?
Oh, those are great. Those are the ones you find in fish oil.
Yeah.
And everyone knows about how good they are for reducing inflammation.
Right. Yeah.
So they can help with joint pain and stiffness.
Oh, okay. So that's how it works.
Yeah, they basically calm down those inflammatory pathways.
Got it.
And the source recommends 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams daily.
Okay.
which is, pretty standard.
Yeah.
But again, everybody's needs are different.
Yeah.
So, professional guidance is always a good idea.
Always good to check in with your doctor.
Yeah.
And of course, there's vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
The source mentions that it's really important for bone and joint health.
Right.
I always just associate it with strong bones.
Yeah. That's what most people think about.
Yeah. But I guess it makes sense that it would be connected to joints too.
Yeah, because vitamin D is really important for calcium absorption, right?
Right.
And calcium is what we need to have strong bones, and strong bones mean your joints are better supported.
Ah, that's how it all connects.
Exactly.
Oh.
So it can really help reduce the risk of injury and pain. The source recommends 600 to 800 IU daily, but a blood test is really the gold standard for figuring out how much you actually need.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, lastly, let's talk about turmeric, or curcumin, I should say,
Yes.
because I've heard so much about the anti-inflammatory properties of that.
Oh, yeah. Curcumin is amazing. It's that active compound in turmeric,
Okay.
and it's a really potent anti-inflammatory.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it basically blocks these enzymes that trigger inflammation.
Okay.
And research suggests that it can be really helpful for managing osteoarthritis pain and stiffness.
Wow, that's really good to know.
Yeah, and the source recommends 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily, but again, talk to your healthcare provider.
Yeah, we keep saying that, but it's true.
It's important.
It is. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
Okay, and before we finish up here, the source gives a few additional tips like warming up, gradually increasing intensity, and listening to your body.
Love it.
Which all seem like common sense.
Right.
But, in the heat of the moment, maybe we forget about them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we get so caught up and forget the basics.
Yeah.
But you know what? Those tips may seem simple, but they're really important for preventing injury
Yeah.
and making sustainable progress.
And the source ends with this really important disclaimer
Yeah,
that everybody's needs are different.
absolutely.
And consulting with a healthcare professional is the best way to make sure you're taking the right steps.
Could not agree more. It's so crucial to get personalized advice.
Well, we've covered a lot today, all these targeted exercises, and talked about the potential benefits of supplements, with the disclaimer that you got to personalize it.
Yeah.
But here's something to think about. What's one small change that you can make today, right now, to start taking better care of your joints?
Ooh, I love that.
It could be as simple as trying one of those ankle mobility exercises that we talked about.
Yeah.
Or even just adding a short walk to your routine.
Right. Just something small.
Or anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Because even these small steps can actually make a really big difference in your joint health and your overall well-being.
They really can. It's all about those small changes adding up over time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this has been awesome.
This was a great deep dive.
I learned a lot, and I hope our listeners did too.
Me too.
Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
This has been another deep dive.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time.